This is my life now. But man, it's worth it. Check this out. Okay, so we're doing a tiny bit of playing here, just mainly figuring out the potential, right? And this room is obviously ugly. It's ugly and hideous, and I'm gonna make it even more so, just because I can. But it's a room. And the purpose of this room is it's going to be the hologram room. So we have the tier 2 hologram projector down here. It's connected by a cable that you can see right here. It goes underground to keep it dark. And, well, all I gotta do is place some dark glass on top. Or any real solid block. A solid block would work. I just want to be able to have that reference point in the center. And I was trying to figure out, like, Extra Utils has these things, which are pure color. Like, they don't take shadows at all. You can tell, they just look like octagon. They look like hexagons, but they take unstable ingots. Can't make those. Yeah, those are the other ones. So that can't be done. But then I was like, wait, this mod, or this mod pack already has that done. It's pitch black, I can't see a thing. So the holograms pretty much appear solid. So I've just been playing around with programming. It took forever. I kept having these connection errors where it wouldn't actually connect over to that. I don't know why. So really simple functions here. I was just trying to figure out the translation, because as it was like sunk into the floor. Now it's like way above the ceiling. So I'm going to try like 0.2 or something. I don't know. And I'm also going to increase the block scale to 5. It's a really simple fill function where you take 2 sets of coordinates and a color, and it just fills it in with that color. And this is a set block function, which I can use to set what I want to be approximately the size of a Minecraft block to the color 1, which I guess is red. And let's see what this looks like now. Almost. Oh, no, see, now the scaling's off again. This is a little bit... Or is this not enough? This block should actually be right here. Let's see how I did. It should be... Well, first of all, this is too low. That's close. Maybe 0.3. It looks like 0.3 would be exactly right. If you shift this up 0.3, it'll be pretty close to what I need. I mean, no, I can't use decimals for this. So it looks like you can actually go by the size of Minecraft blocks. So, right here. But that should get the offset. It must go by like 0.1 of block. No, it's still wrong. Weird. I'll figure this out exactly then. I will play with numbers and figure out the exact value.
Alright, figured it out. It's a hole in the ground somewhere, actually. That's on this. So it's right above the block there. So you see if I start in here, I place the block, there's no change. I also have a big green block, like exploding and stuff. I can go into it now, so it's not there, it's a hologram, obviously. But yeah, that is pretty cool. So I turn the lights back on. You can see, this is what I settled on for block size. It's smaller. I don't know about 5. I'll take a look at 5 again, but I don't know. Because the max size of this thing is 48 by 48 by 32 tall. So by doing 5, there's some pixels that are being missed. If that's close to the size of the entire block. But 48 would mean we can go this way 9 times, which is the length of it. And there'll be 3 left over, so we'll get up to like right here. Which isn't bad. I'm actually surprised this worked, because... Stop shooting yourself. Does this have a roof? It doesn't. This is the max height. This roof is at the max height of the thing. But it was rendering a cube. So it looks like it actually doesn't mind if you try to render off screen, it'll just limit you. Which is actually pretty helpful information. So that is really cool. You can have some interesting stuff going on with shapes. And I can also get there are these things. I'm really excited about this. There's some things, I don't know what they are called. Adapter, I think? I used to collect my box, yeah. So you can use that as like a piston to control the light. So you can have the adapter like turning the light on and off. I made this look all fancy, so lights go off, the holograms start coming out, and you're like dodging squares that come flying at you. If I can figure out how to do that. Then the light can turn back on, and it's like the whole thing just stops. That's the kind of thing I want to go for with this room, because this is just awesome. Yeah. So I gotta figure out how to get that to happen. Just gonna have a lot of coding, a lot of boring stuff that you don't want to see. Because, so much stuff here. This is really short. 34 lines, yeah. So, we move on.
Alright then. So we have this. Now it's time to do something else right now. Because still not sure how I'm going to fully implement everything. Because I haven't quite figured out how to do motion tracking. There's a motion sensor, but it's like, it doesn't tell you where it is. It just tells you that there's something there and it's moving. But, moving on. Something I do need is actually food. Because I have the system over there. It doesn't really work. It's just kind of overcomplicated. But if I'm like taking a trip over to the Ender Quarry to get some diamonds or whatever, I can't take that thing with me. So I need an actual source of food. So it needs to be a source of food that it doesn't get crummy. So it's not like toast, because toast, like, you get all the crumbs. It has to be able to be eaten from your hand. And if it's like raining, if it gets a little wet or like moist, it's not gonna like ruin it. So it's not like dry bread or anything. So obviously you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to get to what the issue is. Apparently you need milk, right? Because it needs butter. Everything else that the recipe calls for has EMC, except butter. This salt does, the saucepan does, heavy cream doesn't. Which means you have to crush soybeans or you have to get milk. And crushing soybeans is very slow, so I'm going to get milk. So there's this thing called the Animal Farmer. So I had made this little setup right here. And if you put a milker upgrade in it, you put buckets here, it'll milk it, and I can get it sucked out, turn into these. And there's a problem, because I have no way of actually automatically putting the buckets back into here. I tried every side, I tried different input types, it just won't go back in. So that's not going to work. The only other thing that exists for a milker is Steve's carts, which will work better because it'll put the milk in tanks, I think, instead of buckets. Which means Steve's carts. I haven't played around this since like Unleashed. So look up Steve's carts. Obviously we have pretty much everything in the world except diamonds, which just have to be made. So this isn't incredibly challenging. There's just a lot of crafting involved in it. So for a nice, basic, simple milker, I'm thinking Galgadorian hull with what kind of engine? I might go with advanced thermal engine. I'll have to see once I make the hull. But for the hull, 5 lumps Galgadorian metal, 2 for each wheel. That's 7 lumps total, along with 8 reinforced metal. So we're looking for 7 Galgadorian metal, which is made by smelting lump of Galgador. So we need 7 of these. We need to craft this recipe 8 times, which is 4 blocks of diamond. That's nothing. And 8 stabilized metal, which I think stabilized metal are also how you get reinforced metal. So we need 16 stabilized metal. So we're going to craft this recipe 4 times. It's hardened mesh, which is 4 of those. So that's 3 more of those. So that's 28 refined hardeners. 28 raw hardeners. Craft this recipe 14 times. I don't know why that took so long. Okay. Okay, I got things. So I need about 2 stacks of obsidian, some diamonds, and let's craft 14 instances of hardener. That was only 12. I missed. Yeah, that should work. And I don't actually have a furnace here. Weird, I forgot it. So I'm going to make a furnace and do a bit of crafting and see what happens from there. I don't think my inventory's been any fuller while crafting. Just of stuff. Stuff and things. But I got everything I need. There's 2 sets of Galgadorian wheels. And boom. Galgadorian hull. It's pretty. And it's like maroon colored. Oh, it's even got like stripes on it. So fancy. Okay. So, the milker is an attachment. And... okay. I actually think I need some wheat, so I'll have to do that after. Anything in here I can just dump? It'd be so great if this had an EMC, though. Yeah, nothing from this mod has EMC. It's kind of annoying. So, we need an engine. Something to make it move forward. So let's search, type, engine. So if you look at engines, there's a solar engine. There's even a compact solar engine. But that requires the sun. And I'm in a cave. So you can use a coal engine, and if that takes any burnable fuel, burn time 92160 versus coal, which has a burn time of 160, so is almost 1,000 times more efficient. Almost 1,000 times a coal. Okay, so that's probably what's gonna be done. Just a regular old engine. Where's the coal engine? Yeah, just one of these. Pretty simple. It's even got EMC, so I can like make 20 of them. You don't think you can put 20 of them in here? But we are going to need liquid storage because it's going to milk the cows. It's going to have to store the liquid. You got this advanced tank. See, that's it. That's really helpful. Okay, so you can look at this. Won't occupy any sides the coal engine, but will conflict with tiny coal engine. Okay, so that's good. Then take an advanced tank that'll occupy the top and center. The milker doesn't occupy any sides. The side tanks will occupy right and left. And that's a top. Okay, so if we have an advanced tank, a front tank, side tanks, and then internal tanks with a coal engine. And maybe a breeder? Is there a breeder? I don't know, is there a breeder? I don't see anything that looks like it would be. So I'm gonna go with there isn't. No. And then maybe a colorize it, make it pretty colors. Maybe some fireworks. Because why not? And I think that's about it. Oh wait, what does this do? Oh, that's just for this. Okay. I'm like, do I need to put this on? And then we're going to need, I think, some way to unload. So if we get a liquid manager, that's probably what we need. And then we get a advanced detector rail. And yeah, I gotta figure this out, but that's gonna require me to make the cart first. I'm going to craft the things I just said, if I remember what I just said, and take a look at what it's gonna take to make this thing. Okay, so apparently Milko requires cage to work, and cage is top and center. So there goes big tank idea. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so the cart is assembling, and just by looking at the picture, I think I misinterpreted what it did. It's still gonna milk cows, but not like this does. I think. I might be wrong, but I think. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. But the last thing I want to do is finish this quest book. There's like 3 quests left or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. So I'm just going to get to it. I'm just going to get them done. Antimatter Relay Mark II, Obsidian Antimatter Relay Mark I, Dimensional Shards. I should have a few. Yeah. And I think some diamonds. Yeah, diamond. Platinum. Oh, platinum. I have to go get some of that. And obsidian. 1, 2, 3, 4. Manganese. 1, 2. And I don't think I have any platinum in the bag. Correct. Because for some reason, platinum also doesn't have any MC. It's one of those things. So we actually, a while back, I set up the ore plant, the ore farm thing that never really got used that much to make platinum. So yeah, we got some. What? Block of platinum. Platinum ingot. Platinum ingot. Can I make shiny ingots somehow? Pulverize maybe? I don't know. Pulverizer? Pulverize this? How do I get the shiny the block of platinum? Look, platinum ingot right there. 4587. 4587. So make. Make it a thing. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's not right. And nothing in here is helping. Hey, look, it worked. Oh man, it was just a little glitch. Clearly that's supposed to work, and it doesn't. So, yeah. This, I think I got this right. Yep, there it is. Next step, 1 piece of dark matter. Block of diamond. This. Oh, I already tossed away 9. I'm good. Dark matter. Obsidian. 1. Where'd it go? It's here. 2, 3. Do I know what this thing does? Absolutely not. What does it do? EMC will be collected from the left, placed in the left-hand slots, as well as energy condensed for any output. It will be outputted to nearby consumers. So it's just a trash can, kind of. I'll stay here. This is where all my like machines are mostly. So I'll stay here. So that's done. Give me my dimlet. My dimlet part. Or hardened energy cell. Okay. Energy. Next quest. Cisco. With access to a vast supply of EMC, should be able to create various baubles and trinkets that have various effects. First comes to mind is the Mind Stone, which will feed us. Well, something over there. Body Stone. What? Mind Stone? Body Stone. Okay, let's make a Body Stone. 4 dark matter, block of emerald. I can get a block of emerald, I think. What do you take? Will you give me emeralds? I think it's raw chicken, yeah. Give me emeralds. More. I need more. Not many more. You're a jerk. I don't want your dang nutmeg sapling. Do you think I need this? No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to throw it at your face. Okay? Now unlock this freaking trade. Don't want it. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Take your dumb I don't want your dumb You realize if you don't unlock this trade, you're actually just gonna die. Well, congratulations for no longer having a use. So, eat shovel. Yeah, I don't really have anything with high attack damage. Shovel actually has the highest attack damage of everything I have. 4. So yeah. That stinks, now I have no emeralds. Did I get extra at any point? No. They don't have EMC. I'm gonna have to spawn more villagers. Oh my god, that's such a pain. But that's all got to be done next episode. So for next time, the card will be done. I will begin looking for applicants for my new position of Emerald Maker. And yeah, we can get some stuff going. And I'll try to figure out how I'm going to get the hologram thing to work, because I don't know how to detect position. I can detect motion, I can't detect position. So it's tricky. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.